Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the shot to clears are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollack. He really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The shot that clears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They go to the draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quick handoff.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Chanticleers want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Slithers into space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Eaton. Getting ahead of and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's
breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. The Chanticleers heading quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Chanticleers line up to punt it away. Look at this. He's going to catch it right in front of his own goal line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Dogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They'll toss it to the left. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is is a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Pressure coming. He'll heave it deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, baby.
And try to...
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Chanticleers racing to the line in a hurry up. Off play action. That's caught. It's Lane. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Chop. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is really frustrating as a coach. Great job running the option, making the right read, getting down the field. You got to take care of the football now. You did the hard part. You got to worry about taking care of the football and the option all the time. Get on the ground, live to fight another play.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They'll run play action. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Gonna run it. It's Chubb. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up fourth.
The shot that clears will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Kent State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Going to sling it on second down. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab on the shot. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Finds his man. It's Chubb. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Gives it to the back on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 30. Inside. Touchdown, Coastal. The defense does the work itself with a... What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? What you're supposed to, breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the shot that clears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Offense working from the pistol. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Right back to the well. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Right on the money. Turns it on in midfield. Racing down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The shot that clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's chopped. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the...
Turning it on! They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the shot to clears have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. I mean, this guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the shot to clears will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Lindsey. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Lindsey. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Pocket breaking down. Firing to the right, complete. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the...
There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 11 over San Diego State. Any change in momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Try to get it to the edge. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. To the air on first down. Under fire. Turns it loose. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, It's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that in.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season. First 2 weeks has not gone how you wanted it to go. But today, put a good game together. Offense now, scoring this last touchdown. Defense go out, hold on, don't make big mistakes, and you got your first dub of the season.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hurley. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now improvising. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lane. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total dominance.